Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and welcome to the In-Flight News Report. So today, I continue my Star Wars tirade with reckless abandon. But first, let's check the headlines. Mandela spotted at concert. Interesting. Don't break a hip. Alright, let's get straight into the news. In Star Wars Episode 9, Mark Hamill speaks out on news Carrie Fisher's Leia will appear. So, this is going to be an update to my previous video about the return of Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill's comments. The Skywalker saga will be completed with the release of the 2019 film, which begins shooting this week. On Friday, it was confirmed that Fisher, who died in 2016, may she rest in peace, will be seen courtesy of unused footage she filmed The Force Awakens. Hamill tweeted that the news is bittersweet, as he spoke out on his own return to the saga. After Luke Skywalker was seen appearing to die at the end of 2017's The Lost Jedi, it's bittersweet facing my final chapter without her. She is simply irreplaceable, he wrote. And there's a recent photo of the pair, and a classic photo. Ah, so young. He continues, I'm finding solace in the fact that she won't be replaced, and would love the worldwide outpouring of affection from those who loved her, and when they heard the news of his own comeback, which he had been coy on in recent months. He said, "It's finally fine to admit. #I'm in 9. Billy D at Real BDW, to which is long overdue. No one's ever really gone." Now only 17 months of no comments when asked about it to avoid revealing details or fueling speculation. #see you around, kids. If you don't understand any of this lingo, it's just Twitter speak. I wouldn't worry about it. Also back from the Legacy cast will be Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. A mere afterthought. Oh, and there's some folks. Let me continue. J.J. Abrams is directing the trilogy finale and said in a statement Friday, "We desperately loved Carrie Fisher. Finding a truly satisfying conclusion to the Skywalker saga without her eluded us. We were never going to recast or use a CG character." Todd Fisher, Carrie's brother, had previously said he thought Leia would be back via archive footage, but this was shot down at the time by Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, who said he was confused. Wow, what a bitka. What the hell is her problem? There's the late Carrie Fisher. Now, however, Todd has told The Hollywood Reporter, "If I was in any way an inspiration for the final decision to keep Leia a part of the story, that's great. I must say, at times I felt like a voice crying in the wilderness. We all do, Todd. We all do." Star Wars Episode 9 is out in December of 2019. And that is the end of the article. So, I have to agree with Mark Hamill that... Oh, it's super slow. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I have to agree with Mark Hamill that it is bittersweet. I think it's probably the best way to honor her. As I said before, you can't replace Carrie Fisher. Recasting her is not an option, and CG would just be weird. That being said, it doesn't generate any excitement for me. They've just destroyed the trilogy and the franchise. There's not much they could do. One thing I think they could do, and this is a theory I've heard tossed around, it's my favorite theory, is that if Episode 8, The Lost Jedi, were a dream, it was perhaps share between Luke and Rey, maybe Rey and Kylo. I guess it doesn't really matter. One thing that hadn't occurred to me before, one that I haven't heard, was if it was Luke's dream. If it were because of the doubt that they tried to convey in the film, his doubt, if it were just a nightmare, his nightmare, and they could do so much with that. They could continue with him alive. They could have the footage of Carrie Fisher, and I think they could do so much more with that. But yeah, that's enough for me. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below, and share it with your fellow passengers. And subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, make sure your seat back and tray tables in their upright and fixed position. And I will see you on the beach.